Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Vanessa and welcome to my channel. If you're new here on this channel, we talk about business, how to start your own hair care line, beauty brand, or cosmetic line from the ground up. I share so many other different things like fashion and e-commerce and how to be a boss queen. So if you like things like that, then make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel. Check out all the links down below after you check out this video. And I have a very special sponsorship today, a very special brand to unbox and share with you guys. So I thought this would be the perfect video to talk about influencers. If you guys didn't know, I started an influencer series here on my channel. We've been talking about how to find them, how to manage them, and all of that. And today I thought it would be a great time to talk about how much should you as a business owner be paying these influencers, as well as on the influencer side, how much should you as an influencer be charging these brands to be an influencer. So before we get into this video, I just wanted to say that this video is sponsored by Merit Beauty, and I just wanted to say thank you for sending me these products. Inside, I will show you guys. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram already, you would have seen the unboxing, so make sure you guys check me out. Follow me on Instagram because I'm trying to hit goal, trying to get to 4K, so help me out, okay? But inside, we got these two products. One is their new Instant Glow Serum. And by the way, if you guys want to shop Merit Beauty, you guys want a discount, all of the details will be down below in the description box as well as here on the screen. You guys can use my code and get a discount, all right? It's the perfect video to talk about influencers and brand sponsorships and how to, you know, find them. So this is what we're working with. This is their glow serum. So I'm just gonna open it, show you guys. My nails broke. Oops. Okay. Oops. So let's see. This is very watery. I think I want to use it on my body, and let's see. Yeah, that was pretty runny, but it doesn't smell like anything. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's a very nice oil. It has natural products. It has natural ingredients. I mean, so far I like it. And then in here, they sent me this beautiful little Merit. And then one of their lip gloss. I actually have been using Merit Beauty. I feel like I have another one somewhere around here in my office. But I've been using their lip glosses for a long time. I love their pigmentation. Like, look at this. I got this red one. Perfect time for the holidays. I love to support other businesses and brands. That's what we should do. I don't know. How do you guys like it? So thank you to Merit Beauty for sending me these products. If you guys would like to shop Merit Beauty, they have other products, like they have highlighter, pencils, which I really like. Today I've been using their brow gel. Like, I love it. I don't know if you guys remember one of the other unboxings that I did, but it's like a brow gel and you just put it on. I love it. Okay, so check them out. All the info is down below. Get you guys some Merit Beauty. All right, so now to the video. How much should you be paying these influencers to represent and promote your brand? Okay, so I've been on both sides of the story, okay? I've been an influencer and I'm a business owner that works and manages influencers and ambassadors. And it's kind of hard in one way because you see what needs to be done, but you also understand as well. And I'm going to get into it right now. So I'm going to put up some diagrams, and also I'm going to link down below some sources of where I found these pictures so that you guys can go on and read more, because what I say isn't golden. This is just what I've been doing, what kind of the market industry have been doing. And I'm going to talk first about Instagram, because there's two different type of influencers when it comes to Instagram, TikTok, and actually YouTube. So it's all different type of influencers, and the way that they charge per post, everybody is completely different. So as a brand owner, you guys know I've been talking, if you guys have been watching my influencer series, that it's pretty difficult finding an influencer that you know that you're going to get in return on investment. You really don't know. I've worked with paid influencers, paid them to do story posts, and they've done what they're supposed to do, but they haven't converted, and they have following and maybe engagement, but they still haven't converted. Whereas I have ambassadors and influencers that have been working with me for free, but I am sending them products periodically. So every couple months and every new collection, they make affiliate sales. And so if you guys have been following my influencer series, you know how I've been teaching you guys to, one, not expect people to do things for free, but ways that you can get people to help promote your brand when you're a small business and can't invest and spend hundreds to $400 to thousands of dollars for an influencer to post. So if you are offering some sort of affiliate type program, which if you guys have watched my other videos, you guys know you can find on Afro in your Shopify store, and you can manage your ambassadors. So my ambassador, that ambassador who I haven't paid her to ever make a post, however, she has earned in 1 month over $500 in 1 month. Other months, she's like, every month she's making commission off of just promoting the products that we sent to her that she loves. So in the end, like, as a brand owner, I see that, yes, it's like a risk, right? You have to spend money to make money, and you really just don't know if this ambassador you're going to spend all your cash in is going to convert to sales. So it's a learning, it's a learning experience, because like I said, you can find influencers that have lower following, higher engagement, and they actually convert and make you money. And in a sense, they also are making money in commission sales. So just putting up here, you guys can see the different type of influencers there are. There are mega influencers, which is between that 1 million and 5 million range. Macro influencers between the 500,000 to 1 million range. Are mid-tier, micro, and nano between that 1,000 to 10,000 influencers. And for me, as a business owner, I like to collaborate and work with influencers that are nano influencers. So within that 1,000 to 10,000 K range. And the reason why is, one, I like to help them grow their their influence by posting them on my business page. They're getting, shown, maybe they're going to be in our blog, like they're getting something in return by working with our brand, by being posted and shared and everything else. And also, I love working with them because it's so nice to see them grow over time. The one con is I've worked with small influencers that literally had 1,000 followers, and once they started getting to 10,000, they were like done with us. So, there's pros and cons to that. But I love working with micro influencers because, to be honest, they work the hardest. They create really great quality content, and they really deserve the spotlight as well. It's hard when I was in my influencer journey, and I still am, but before, when I was just trying to do that, it was really difficult getting brands to see me seriously and accept me and allow me to, promote their brand. Like, nobody would, give me free products if I didn't have more than 5,000 followers on Instagram. I didn't even get my first influencer deal or brand deal until I actually created YouTube videos. Those were my first sponsorships and actually paid business deals. I have gotten, opportunities on Instagram, but no more than $100 for a post. Whereas on YouTube, I've gotten more than thousands of dollars, more than $1,000 for just one video, sharing what I've already shared pretty much for free, but I just had to do it again and tag them in it. So, you don't really need to have thousands, hundreds of subscribers and followers to reach out to an influencer. Like, as I meant to say, as a business owner, you shouldn't just look for influencers that have high follower counts, because it doesn't really matter if they're not engaged and they don't really trust the influencer. You never know if they're paid followers. And so it's really hard to know if they're actually going to convert. And in the end, you're working with influencers because you're trusting them to market your products to make you sales, right? So when it comes to YouTuber influencers, I'll put a little, document up here. It is a little bit different. To be honest, there's different tiers, and every single brand will offer you different pricings and budgets. And we'll get into this when I get into more of the model influencer management series, where I talk about, how you as an influencer should charge, know your worth, what you need to do, and all of that. And when you are an influencer and you're on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, you can make more money by cross-posting on all platforms. And we'll get into that, especially when we dig in deep about like how much you should really pay these influencers, because these influencers, they be charging, and I understand because it's work and we have to pay them for their time. So I found these rates here on Google, and like I said, everything is linked below, about how much average these influencers are charging on each platform. And again, each influencer, depending if they're micro, nano, mega, they might charge more on the higher end, especially if you're having them cross post and do stories and reels and TikToks. You're going to add each one of these up, okay, for a total price. So on Instagram, average influencers are charging around $10 per 1,000 followers. So if you have only 1,000 followers, you're only getting paid $10 for that post. I feel like, I would pay an influencer $10 for a post if I was sending them my full collection and giving them free creative control. But to be honest, $10 for a post, that's nothing. Like if they were a new influencer and they really agreed, but I feel like $10, that's on the lower end. But again, every influencer will charge you more. I've had influencers, when we've reached out with my brand Royalty Curls to ask for collaborations, they've said that they wanted us to pay like $400, $500 for a feed post when they have less than 1,000 followers on Instagram and they know their worth, So, if you're watching this video to find a price, there is no magic number. You can use what I'm telling you today as a base, but go off everything else, okay? Research what would be a story. How much should I charge per story? There is a website you can go to. It's called Social Blue Book, and you can enter in all your information. You can link all your accounts, and it'll give you an average on how much you should charge if you were to do like a feed, a story, a YouTube video, and all of that together. But if you were to just do one based off of these statistics of a couple articles, this is how much people are charging. When it comes to YouTube, it seems like YouTubers are charging more, and probably because it does take a lot more to edit a YouTube video, publish, make thumbnails, hashtags versus a reel. I don't know. I have more of my influences here on YouTube, but YouTubers are charging around $20 per 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. You could charge more or you could charge less, but this is what these statistics state. Facebook creators are charging around $25 per 1,000 followers. And that's crazy because Facebook, I know there's Facebook Watch, but I didn't know there was that much of an influence on Facebook. I feel like most people will watch on Facebook and kind of move over to Instagram or TikTok. TikTokers supposedly are only charging $5 per 1,000 followers. And what I think it is because there's a lot of people on TikTok who are maybe just creating content just to do it for fun, and they don't really know the power of their following. So they're just saying, okay, sure, I'll do it. Whereas I feel like TikTokers, how easy it is to go viral and to get views on your videos, they definitely should be charging up into that YouTube, Facebook, $20 to $25 per 1,000 followers on TikTok. So don't just take these rates and run with it. And if your influencers start charging, or if you're a brand start charging, do your research. You really have to, honestly, it's trial and error with each influencer. And if you come across an influencer that is asking for, they want to be paid, you could always offer, like I said, the go off affiliate, part of your business, and state that you do allow for your ambassadors to also make commissions, so that they're not just thinking it's a one-off deal, because I don't really like one-off deals. I like to build a family and a community. I don't want just, okay, thank you, pay you, done, and I never talk to you again. I want to build a relationship with you, because I feel like that's how you really get the real feedback, right? And that's how you know if they are really genuine ambassadors and they really want to promote your brand, or if they're just looking for free products and money to post, which you will find people that will DM you if you're a brand owner just to say, hey, I want a one-off collab and I want you to pay me this amount of money and here's my media kit. And that's okay. And there are also brands that don't want to always pay their influencers. And I also, of course, if I can save some money, I'm going to try to see if I can find an influencer that we can help and we can both help each other, right? Because it's an exchange. So you have to give something to get something. If you're a small business owner and you don't have enough capital to pay one influencer $500 for one 60-minute reel, I get it. Like, I'm there too with you. Offer affiliates so that if this influencer actually does and really does convert, and she's making 30% of her sales, like, she could be making more than $500. She might make more money just in commission sales than you would have even paid her in that collaboration. And that is where these influencers need to understand that if a brand is not going to pay you, it doesn't mean that it's the end of the rope, right? If you believe that you have an influence and that you believe that the products that you're about to show your audience that they're going to, go off and purchase them because you're so influential, then why do you not want to only go off affiliate, commission? Because I'm telling you the truth. I've had an influencer in 1 month make me over $1,500 in sales, like within 3 days, just by promoting and using her discount code. We didn't pay her to post. We gave her the product. She loves them, and she actually makes her own content whenever she wants, more than what our contract states. And she made more than $1,500 in 3 days. And in her commission sales, it was over $500 just in 1 month. So where is the problem there? She's influential. I would say I would pay her a sponsored post for her to have sponsored on her video because I know she's going to convert, right? But it is hard because we've spent $100 for one post, a 60-minute post, and it didn't convert anything. Maybe not even any followers. So, I hope that this video helped you. When it comes down to, paying an influencer and charging as an influencer, time is money, right? Like I said, as an influencer, you know your worth and you know that you have to put in the work. I know as an influencer that it takes time to sit down, to make a video, to edit it, to get a thumbnail. Like I know what it takes. And so I feel like as influencers, we also have to understand smaller brands as well. But we also need to remember that just because one brand isn't going to just pay you straight out cash doesn't mean that it's the end of the line, because I'm a brand owner and I've tried working with influencers and sending them products. I mean, my products are expensive. So one box full of my collections and shipment is going to be over $250 just for the box and all of my products that I would send to an influencer. And they don't see that we're already investing our money to send them the products for them to just make a quick video on their story, which really they're going to open it anyways. So, and they probably are going to have their phone next to them. So I just think that there needs to be more of an understanding, and influencers, we need to know our worth. We need to charge, especially in the women of color, the people of color department, because we don't get paid what we should. I've literally had brands ask me to do so much and they don't want to pay anything. So I get it as an influencer, and we need to be charging, but we also need to be understanding and try to see that sometimes, just as a brand owner, I don't like working with one-off collabs because I don't feel like it's genuine, and I'm not a brand owner and a business owner to just do that. Just, okay, I'm going to pay you, promote, say this, and maybe I'm going to make some sales. Like I would rather work with an influencer who has 1,000 followers, who will be here from the beginning with me. We will grow, and I will help her grow by highlighting her in our business brand and on our website, as she will grow and help continue to promote us. That is where I see the most return on investment with my own ambassadors. So again, I'm just coming on here to share with you what's been working for me, how I've been kind of handling influencers and ambassadors and being an influencer and an ambassador myself, and kind of just some things that you can do to implement in your business if you are trying to look and start, okay, you started your brand, you got everything, you're starting to I need to get out there more, and you're thinking about hiring or looking into ambassadors, and you guys know you've probably gotten those replies that they're charging X amount for 30 seconds. That's what these tips are for. As we start getting in, we start growing, and we have the capital to pay these influencers, then we need to start looking for bigger influencers, because that's where you're going to get the biggest return on investment. Because if you can find a big influencer and pay them $500 and they make you $10,000, that's a return on investment. But the question is, how do you know? So I hope that you guys liked this video. If you guys made it all the way to the end, leave a purple heart. If you're an influencer, tell me down below in the comments, what do you think about what I said? Tell me, okay? If you're a business owner, let me know down below in the comments, how do you feel about working with ambassadors? What are your struggles? How are you trying to manage them? And let's have a conversation. If you guys like this video and you guys want to see more videos where we're talking about influencers, how to manage them, all of that world, then make sure you guys subscribe, comment down below, and find me on Instagram, because you guys will see more behind the scenes. I'm doing more business talk over there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.